my hair looks so bad. Yeah, I don't even care. I don't care. I don't care. So this isn't my normal filming area. This is kind of Johnny's like studio thing, or our filming room where we keep all of our like extra stuff. It's just our extra bedroom that we keep stuff in. Batman, get out of here. Little better. Hi guys, it's Alex and welcome to my Saturday video thing. So yeah, today I'm going to be doing a story time video, and I haven't done one of these in quite a while. I used to do them kind of often on the collab channel I used to be in, My Digital Escape, but I deleted all of my videos off of that channel. So unfortunately none of them exist. Whenever I made one of these videos, you guys really seemed to like them, and I honestly enjoyed making them. So sit back, grab your popcorn and a drink, and put on your listening ears. So pretty much where I live, it's a very nice area in a part of California that is pretty like not populated. Like there aren't very many people here, but I live in this massive apartment complex, and it's a very nice area. It's gated. There's a security like everywhere. It's good. It's a good place to live. You wouldn't really expect the kind of activity that happens to happen here. Anyways, so we have these couple of neighbors. The one neighbor that is down the hall is the one that today's story is about. Thank you for inspiring this. Just bless you, honestly. Like, thank you for this. And we also have the neighbor across from us who also has some weird stuff going on. There's always like eviction notices on their door, and I don't know, it's weird. Pretty much this neighbor that we have, every time we've seen him like walk out of his house, there's always like trash bags outside his door, and like he also gets eviction letters, and you can just tell he's not like the best tenant. And the few times my boyfriend and I have like seen him when we're walking our dog or something, he'll walk out at like 3 p.m. looking like he just woke up in nothing but his boxers and a single sock. Like not even 2 socks, just a single sock. Might I add, it was a tube sock. A crusty ass tube sock. So we've seen him walk out like that, and I've honestly never seen him wearing clothes. Like, sounds weird. Someone, I don't even know their name, but my neighbor I've never seen wear actual clothes, only ever seen him walk out in his boxers and gross socks. You get it. Do you get the picture I'm trying to paint? I think you do. So anyways, he's been there the entire time we've lived here. We've lived here for about 6-ish months, I don't know. And recently my boyfriend went on a music tour because he does music, if you don't know, which you probably do, but he makes music, and he went on tour, and I went on half of the tour with him, but then I decided to come home because I just wanted to like focus more on YouTube, and I don't know. I'm a very homebody person. I don't like to be away from home too long, but I mean, if I would have known this was gonna happen, I probably wouldn't have come home by myself. So I came home, and there was about a 2-week span where I would be home completely alone. My friends who live in the area were also out of town, so I had absolutely no one to hang out with. I was by myself in my apartment, which I had never been home alone before. This is my first time living on my own. One, I'm horrible at taking care of myself. I forget to eat. I also am extremely weak and had so much trouble taking out the trash. It's just not good. It's not good. So while my boyfriend was gone, I did very productive things like play World of Warcraft for 16 hours straight, and good things like that. I ate a lot of Taco Bell as well. And one day I heard this like running across the hallway. Like I just heard someone like stomping back and forth in my hallway outside of my front door. And I honestly wasn't shocked, surprised, or weirded out or anything, because this has happened before, this exact thing. I'm talking about like the running back and forth. We've had this neighbor run back and forth a couple times. Like, he's weird. I don't honestly know if he's just drinking or if he's on something else, and I honestly, I don't know. But yeah, I looked out the peek hole, whatever the hell it is, and I see the beautiful sight of my shirtless, pantless, sockless neighbor running back and forth. And so I was like, okay, I mean, he's not bothering anyone. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Like, he's just running. I didn't see any harm in it. So I went back and I sat down on the couch, and then I heard a banging at the door in front of me. Like the door directly across from my apartment. I heard someone banging on the door. So at this point I was like, okay. So I looked, and can you take a wild guess who it was? It was our buddy drunk guy. So he stopped after knocking like 10 times, and I was like, all right, whatever. I went back and I kept watching Blue Exorcist, and then this is where it gets good. By good, I mean horrifying. About 10 minutes after that, someone starts banging on my door, screaming at the top of their lungs, "Rick, I know you're in there. Open the door. I see your light on." Who the hell is Rick? Like, do I look like my name is Rick? Like, A, how do you see my light on? B, who's Rick? Why? So he literally banged on my door for 30 seconds, then stopped for about probably 30 seconds, and then continued banging on my door, this time saying, "Rick, give me my money or I'm gonna get you." And at this point he had started jiggling the handle, like just kicking the door, like trying to get into my apartment. I was horrified, so I tried to call my apartment security because we have this paper and there's like a list of phone numbers on there if you have like an emergency and you need some like security to come to your house apartment thing and check it out. And I did not want to get the police involved at this point because I don't like dealing with that stuff, and I was alone and it was late. So I called my apartment security and no one answered. And I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to do? But I was scared, and he had stopped for about 5 minutes, then kept coming back. He would stop for 5-minute spans and then just keep coming back. Still don't know who the hell Rick is. So I tried to call my boyfriend, and he was like halfway across the country, so it was a completely different time zone. His phone was dead and he couldn't answer my call clearly. His phone was dead. And so I ended up calling the police, and I said that there was a drunk guy trying to get into my apartment, and I knew where he lived. I didn't know anything else about him, but I gave them my address, and about 5 minutes later they showed up. When they got there and I finally opened the door, he had left like 5 notes on my door with his phone number, his apartment number, and his name. So basically he gave the police everything they needed to find who he was, and like he just ratted himself out basically. They took the notes and they went to his apartment, and then I later found out that he was charged with possession of a narcotic without a prescription, possession with intent to distribute, I believe. So pretty much he was a drug dealer, and he'd been doing all these crazy things, and I don't know, he tried to break into my apartment because he thought my name was Rick, thought I owed him money. I've never met this person in my life. My name is not Rick. I don't have your money. You're not looking for me. I'm not the one. I am not the one. So I honestly don't know what happened after that. All I know is that they took him away in handcuffs, and I haven't seen the guy since then. I'm totally okay with not seeing that man ever again. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this story time video. If you guys want me to do more of these, I have a ton of crazy stories that I've collected over my 18 years of life. If you would like me to tell them, please leave a comment below. Also, leave some questions in the comments, because I'm gonna be picking some for a Q&A that I'm going to be doing on Tuesday. And if you leave a comment, I might pick your question, so do it. Once again, if you're not already, be sure you're following all my social media, because I take questions from there as well. And yeah, thank you guys again for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you on Tuesday.